Hello. It's a leg day that we're going to get into today. I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. We've got a 3 by 8. So we're actually going to do 3 rounds of 8 reps of each exercise. So if you're used to traditional lifting in the gym, where you progressively overload each of the sets, so first set of bicep curls is 10, then 12 and a half, then 15. This is the style of workout for you to do that. That's not always the straight train with Kelsey style because believe it or not, we need to mix it up in our workouts and get different things from an efficacy standpoint, but you will be able to work that in this workout if you so desire. So grab a couple different weights that you feel like are going to be really great for you to get through, and we'll go ahead and we'll get this workout started. So all about those leggies today. Let's give ourselves that little side to side hop. Keeping those arms moving with it. Nice. Great job hitting a butt kick here. Absolutely. And then a high knee skip. Good. And then out to the side. Good. Coming down, let's do a scoop with the hamstrings. So coming down into that motion here. Starting with your toe up. Good. And then your other one, make the toe go down or keep the toe down. So you're reaching just a little bit deeper into those hamstrings. Nice. And then from here, feet wide, much wider than shoulder width apart. Let's come down, little pulse, all the way back up. Good. Nice. And then let's walk side to side. So getting down, walk. Nice. And then low lunge each side. So really sit low in that lunge. Come over to the other side. Good. And then all the way back up here. Take the left arm, leave it on the ground, open up with the right. Swap sides. Good. And then all the way up. Let's go to the upper body. Good. Shoulder roll, front to back. Back to front. Nice. Right arm, big circles backwards. And forwards. Good. Other side backwards. Nice. And forwards. Good. Nice neck rolls, just gentle. Great job. And then from here, palms down, out to the sides. Little circles here. Little baby circles. And then slowly make them bigger and bigger. Good. And then palms up, circles backwards. Nice. Slowly make them bigger and bigger and bigger. Great job. Good. Go ahead and shake out those arms. Shake out the legs a little bit. Let's talk about block number 1, okay? Again, we're going to be on this block for quite a while. Exercises, the 3 sets, then we move on to the next one, okay? So a great time to, again, progressively overload. First exercise, glute focused RDLs. If you want to use 1 dumbbell, fine. If you want to use 2, also okay. Traditionally, RDLs are done where not a lot of knee bend, a lot more hip hinge, right? Where we're going back like this. If we want to glute focus, we bend the knees just a little bit more. You'll feel that stretch. So again, instead of knees a little bit straighter, bend the knees just a little bit. A little bit more of a glute focused there. So 3 sets of 8 of those. We're going to do them together. We're going to do 8. We'll rest. We'll do 8. We will rest. That'll be the first and only time you have to do them this entire workout. So make sure you get them done right the first time. All right. I'm going to grab my other dumbbell here. I've got 25s that I'm using today. And I know my RDLs are strong. I know my glutes are strong. All of your glutes are strong as well. So let's go ahead and challenge them. Here we go. First set of 8 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little knee bend. Shoot it back. Good. Again, this one you might not need to go all the way to the ground. I'm only stopping about mid-shin and feeling it. Good. Nice. Good. Setting them down for just a second. Shake it out. If you need to feel the difference, right, take the bend out of the knees, shoot the hips back, you'll feel it more in the hamstrings. Then re-switch to the knees bent a little bit, you'll feel it more in those glutes, all right? Same thing again. We've got it 2 more times, but we'll go in a set of 8. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good. Steady movements. Woo. Oh. Legs are already feeling that one. If you have not increased weight yet, and you have the ability to on the 3rd set, I want you increasing weight on this very last one, right? So if you're using 20s and you have 25s, pick them up. If you're using 1 dumbbell, maybe a 15, and you've got a 20, pick up that 20. So we're going to focus on here. Ready? Last set. Best set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Nice, guys. Woo! Getting 8 of those. Fantastic, good. Go ahead and shake out those legs a little bit. Shake out the booty. That's how I like to start it. Our next set of exercises, we've got stagger squats. So how a stagger squat looks is from the side, 1 foot in front, 1 foot back. Technically, you're going to rest the dumbbell on a shoulder. If not, you can put it in like a goblet position. So from here, we're sitting down and sitting up. So from the side, it's that staggered position. So leg that's in front is getting to about 90. Of course, backwards going a little bit lower than that, right? We're going to do right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Okay, so it's 3 by 8, but we do have to hit each leg here. So I'm going to lighten my weight just a little bit so I can get comfortable with the move and then increase it. So everybody, let's start with your left leg forward, your right leg back. Dumbbells either at your chest or on one of your shoulders. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, we're sitting. Nice. 3, 4. Good. 6, 8. Fantastic, good. Shaking out that leg. Once you have rested there, flipping over to your other side. For your other 3 by 8, go ahead. Nice. Good. 8 on the one side, 8 on the other. Perfect. First round through that is done. Some people like to turn that leg a little bit out to the side. So instead of having both facing forward, sometimes people feel better when that hip goes a little bit out to the side. That's fine. Just don't let the knee fly out perfectly to the side, right? You want to keep the momentum going forward, weight going forward in the feet. That's important. All right. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Back to it with the left foot forward, right foot back. 8 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. As soon as you hit 8 of those, you will want to shake out those legs and heading over to your other side for 8 more. Woo! Nice. Get 8 per side. If you haven't got a drink yet, go ahead and grab a drink. After that second set, okay, cooling that heart rate down. One more time. Back through those stagger squats. Again, choosing a weight that's going to challenge you. I went 15, 20, 25. That's what progressive overload is. Every set trying to do a little bit more. If you already maxed out on weight, it's okay, slow it down though. Right, you don't need to rush the reps. 8 per side. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. If you want to switch right over to your other side, go right ahead. Woo! Last one's tough here. It's just a grind to get through. Woo! Great job, guys. That's how we work the calves. Or sorry, quads. If you need to stretch out just a little bit, grab that leg, give yourself a little pull, switch over to the other side. Totally fine. Keep those legs moving. Shake them out. Grab a drink if you have not already. One more exercise in this block. 3 reps, or sorry, 3 rounds still. 3 reps would be wonderful. 3 rounds. Bent knee calf raise. Find a wall. Knees are bent. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. That's slow. I don't want to see this. Not doing anything, right? We're not thumper. A little bunny rabbit, right? Slowly up, slowly down. Squeeze it at the top. Got to focus on that full range of motion, full contraction. Knees bent though. So if you need to hold on to something to stabilize yourself, be my guest. Ready? Yeah, we're ready. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down, 2, 3, squeeze. Nice. Great. A little bit of tension on those calves. We're going to switch up the next 2, so make sure you pay attention. Again, every time, guys, if you need a quick sip of water, go right ahead. Bent knees, but our toes are out this time as we're up and down. Yes, up and down. So no different than when we have our feet straight or our legs straight and then we're coming up into that calf raise with the toes out. Same thing, knees are just bent against that wall. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, get those knee bends. 3, 2, 1, we're up. Good. Squeeze, like a little ballerina. Absolutely. Woo. Good. You also know if we just did straight out, what's left? In, right? And it's going to be a little challenging with the knees bent as we're coming up. Again, the reason we're bending the knees, guys, is to take the momentum out of the upper body. Isolating it right here. So turn those feet in. Heels are out. Kind of like your little ducky walking. And lifting all the way up. As you can see, I'm trying to calm your heart rates down too, so let's take this breath. 3, 2, 1. We will lift. Nice. Great job, guys. Good. Go ahead, shake out those legs. That is block 1. Felt like it took forever to get through, but we are through it. So again, grab some water if you need to. We're going to talk about block number 2. Everything stays the same from a perspective of the amount of reps and the amount of sets. Still 3 by 8. We get new exercises, all right? Our first one we have is called a drop squat. I really like these. It took me a while to like them, though. So I'm not going to say that the first time I did them, I absolutely loved them. For a drop squat, we go down, get the weight, stand up with it, drop it, come up without it. So again, go down, get it, come up, drop without it. All right? We're going to make that 1 rep. So we have 8 of those. So up with the weight, up without, 1. Up with the weight, up without, 2. We'll then lay back on the floor. We've got a single leg glute bridge. I think you guys are really going to like. Then we'll finish off with a Cossack squat, which is just a variation of a side lunge, all right? So let's get into those drop squats. So up with the weight, down, up without the weight, back down with 1, okay? We can do it. We can move. We can groove. We got this. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down, without. Good. You're going to figure out the best dumbbell position for you. But if you're stacking it like me, that means you need to squat a little bit lower than you think, because that dumbbell will encourage you to stop short. Good. Drop squats. If we get really advanced with these moves in the future, or this drop squat specifically, we can do where we almost add in like a jump squat with it too. But don't worry, we're not doing that today. Good. If you did not pick your heaviest weight on that first set through, second set, I need you to pick a little heavier weight. You can do it. All right. You guys doubt yourselves. You got a lot of little gremlins that run around in your brain until you can't do stuff. Not true. You can do so much stuff. You're capable of so much. You just got to prove it to yourself. And you prove it by showing up, performing the action, solidifying the action, feeling the gratification. So let's do it. Second set, 8 of them. 3, 2, 1. Again, if you're putting the dumbbell up and down like me, you have to squat lower. You got to go a little bit lower than you think. Otherwise, we're only getting like a half squat, right? Nice. If you've got it tipped all the way down and you're grabbing it from the floor, you should have no worries about depth, right? But if you're stacking it, you have to focus on that depth. Because otherwise, guys, look at me for a second. Your squat's only right here. It's not a squat. We need here and up. Put that booty back behind you. As that booty goes back, every time we're building it. That's what it's all about. Last set here. Picking it all the way up, all the way down. Let's finish your drop squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. If you're struggling with depth, widen the feet just a little bit too. It'll force you to have to go a little bit deeper. You're getting a little bit more of a stoop over, that's okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Woo! Good. Y'all grab a drink of water. If you haven't already. After that block, that's 3 by 8. We're coming down to our mat now for a single leg glute bridge. Since it's single leg, you might not be able to use the heaviest weight in your arsenal. That's totally fine. It's not necessarily about how heavy you can lift today, but the performance of the exercise. So I'm just holding my mat so that since it's single leg, the dumbbell has something to rest on. So I'm not cutting into my groin and hurting it too much, right? Well, let's talk about it without the weight first. So how do you set up for a single leg glute bridge compared to a double? Well, feet position is going to be the same, right? If you're out here, guess what? Booty doesn't have a lot of room to move. Bring the feet in, walk the heels to the butt as close as you can. From here, pushing up with the one leg and right back down. So it's the same thing. You don't have to have this foot elevated, but think about driving the knee straight up. That's going to be a really great thing for you to think of. And then with the weight, it sits opposite of that leg, right? So if I'm doing a left one, notice how this is situated in my right groin, because that's going to be the one that's bent the whole time so that I can move up from here, all right? Same thing as the stagger squats. 8 on the right, 8 on the left, right, left, okay? We're going to alternate back and forth. So getting yourself situated, I'm going to do my left first, whatever one you want to do, but good quality reps here, team. Lift, 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 lift that booty. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Good. Nice. Keeping that head planted down is going to help you. Squeeze at the top. Good. Up to 8. Give yourself a little break. As you switch sides, if you need to ditch the weight, if you've just found like, hey, this weight thing is not working out, that's totally fine. We've got this, but we're switching sides. Good. Over the other way. Good. As soon as you guys finish 8 on that side, just keep yourself spaced up. Big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, filling those lungs. Great job. Good. This is also working that pelvic floor too. So if you have a little bit of ab weakness in any way, shape, or form, this one might feel really hard for you, and that is okay. But again, ditch the weight if it does. All right. Again, pushing the knees straight up. Let's think about that. Second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drive. Nice. Again, as soon as you get 8, when you feel comfortable, you can flip sides. This is a hard move, guys. Requires a lot of control. After your 8, you're resting. This just goes to show you that you can be really great at glute bridges, right? You can be not so great at single leg glute bridges. Same way you can be really great at squats, but maybe not so good at lunges. Again, that unilateral work is so much more important than we give it credit for. Really training each side. I can tell you guys, my left glute is so much stronger than my right glute, but my right leg is so much stronger than my left leg. I'm right-handed, so I'm right foot dominant too. And that's why we're sitting here, we're training it. It's gonna take longer than you want it to, but it's also not gonna change if you don't train it. So I'm proud of you guys for showing up and getting it done with me. Let's go back over to that left side last time. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Again, as soon as you get your 8 and you feel comfortable, switching over to your other side. Nicely done, team. Great. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like almost when I do those right, I feel them in my core more than I feel them in my glutes for the single leg. I'll feel the dual leg in my glutes, but I feel like the single leg really targets my core. So if you're postpartum, if you're rehabbing your core, or again, maybe over the years you just realized your core is weak, right? It's okay. You guys have been there too, right? I've definitely been there. That's why we work on it so much in training with Kelsey. But it's a great move to go back and do on your own too. So just keep that one in the arsenal. Our last one here is a Cossack squat. I love me some Cossack squats. So it's going to be a side lunge variation, but instead of coming up out of the side lunge every time, you actually stay in the side lunge. So we're down, shift to the side, instead of up and down. Okay, so you're staying down in that motion as we're working back and forth, side to side. I don't want you coming up every time. Do your best, shift side to side. Requires a little bit of flexibility, so give yourself some grace here. But it's our last one of our 3x8, and then of course we have a little burner, which you guys are gonna like it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. I should mention it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, etc. So nothing like that. Absolutely. Okay, no different than our other exercises for that second rep, or second set. Try to grab a heavier weight for me as you're shifting side to side. Works those adductors, right? The inside of those legs gives you that nice line on the inside of that leg, that nice sculpt. That's what we want. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Absolutely. Good. 8 of those. And getting ready for set number 3. Shaking out the inside of those legs. The legs as a whole. Rest is coming after this one, guys. Let's just get through these last 8 reps here. We're going to take a drink and come down on all fours and hit a burner for that booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's work. Great job. 8. Woo! Feeling it on the inside of my legs. I'm sure you guys are too. Great job grabbing a drink. Nicely done. Good. Strength portion is done here. Moving on to just a burnout for our glutes. So when we're burning out our glutes, we're going to be in a tabletop position. So shoulders are stacked over, elbows stacked over wrists. And for time, doesn't mean sloppy form. Okay, for time, you've got 10 donkey kicks. So up, down, up, down. Notice how my back is not bending and flexing with this. 4 is nice and tight in. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side then. 1, 2, 3. I want full reps though. So not just pulsing. I want you down, up, okay? So 10 donkey kicks on the left, 10 on the right. After you finish on the right, you've got 10 fire hydrants on the left. So back over to the other side, and then to the right side, okay? After you finish those then, you've got 10 hamstring curls. So extend out that left leg, bend to 90 degrees, extend, bend, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, okay? So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 donkey kicks each side, 10 fire hydrants, 10 hamstring curls. We're getting started in 10 seconds here, guys. Again, for time, but make sure your form is good. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Cores are tight. Back is not moving. Good. Keep that foot flexed. Good. If you're with me, we're on the fire hydrants. Good. 30 seconds in. Nicely done, team. Then if you're on a hamstring curls, curl it, extend it. 45 seconds in. Absolutely finishing strong. Good. 1 minute. You're working, keep working. We'll cut everybody off at 1.5 minutes. Great job. Good. We're just ticking over minute 15. You've got this. 15 more seconds of work left wherever you are. Continue, continue, continue. You've got this. Nicely done in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everybody done if you weren't already. Nice job, guys. Good. Nice full leg day for us here. Let's go ahead and let's do a child's pose to start. So sitting back onto those heels. Stretch the arms out. But before we leave this position, let's walk the arms out. Keep the hips up. Let's go into puppy pose. Great. Coming back into child's pose, and let's walk the hands to the left side of the mat, pushing the right armpit down. Good. Swap sides. Great. And then from this tabletop position, let's bring the left knee up in between the feet. Extend the right leg out. Just a modified pigeon pose here. Again, if you want to lower the chest down, go ahead. Good. Lift into a plank and then swap sides. So other leg is down. I said this on one of my Instagram captions the other day, but it's so true. I've never met a post-workout me that I didn't like. I want you to let those words sink in. Have you ever met a version of yourself after a workout that you hated? No. Good. Put the legs out in front of you. Butterfly. That's honestly what gets me through it. This morning, our bed was so warm. And I was like, man, I could just stay here all the way in. Logan was already up at 4 a.m., walking Kaiser, but I was like, oh, I don't want to get up with my alarm. And I'm like, you know what? Nobody wants to get up with their alarm, right? 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But you do anyway. And that's what we focus on today. And I'm here post-workout with y'all, other stuff. And I'm happier now. I like myself more than I did before in the workout. I'm going to keep focusing on that, and I know you will too. Good. Cross the legs back. Let's go ahead and pull the arm across the chest. Swap sides. Good. Arm up over the head. Swap. Good, and then put the arms back behind you, still sitting, and just lift the chest up. Great job, y'all. Nicely done. We got it finished today. Feels so good afterwards. Crazy hair. But I appreciate you guys showing up with me as always. If there's ever anything that you want to share with me for feedback about the workouts, put them down in the comments, shoot me a message. You know, I'm 100% here for you. Appreciate you guys doing the little finisher with me, getting it done, and just having a good attitude about it too. That makes such a big difference. So I hope you have a great rest of the day. As always, thank you for training with Kelsey. And if you're typically used to traditional gym styles, supersets, sets of 3, let me know what you thought down below. Makes my gym heart happy to go back to that, you know, here and there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But like I said, thanks for training with Kelsey. I'll see you later in the week.